Welcome to a brand new episode of the coolest tech show on the web. My name is Ankit Fadia, and as always, I'm going to show you how you can get more out of your digital life. Now, geeks have this bad reputation of being very lazy, spending the entire day in front of the computer and never going outdoors, never being active. But I think it's time to change that. So today is going to be the fitness special episode of Geek on the Loose. Keep watching. To help us use technology to become more fit, I have a very special guest with me here in the studio today. He's often known as the king of Indian gaming. He's the founder of India Games, and now he's an angel investor, which means that if you have an interesting business idea, he has the money and he can actually fund your business idea. So Vishal, thanks a lot for joining me on Geek on the Loose.
Hi Ankit.
Why are you drinking water, Vishal? We are in the middle of the shoot. Like, what's going on?
I'm not drinking water. I'm using my Hydra Coach.
Hydra Coach, huh?
And Hydra Coach is my water bottle, which tracks how much water I drink.
Oh, really?
I have a, for being fit, you need to drink about 3 liters of water, and this is what tracks it. This is what keeps me on track, and I think you should get one too.
Wow, I mean, I've never even thought that I needed to track the amount of water that I drink. I mean, you know what, Vishal, we are friends on Facebook, and the most annoying thing about being friends with you is that whenever I come online, I see all these status updates that you have run like 20 kilometers, burned like thousands of calories, and I feel really guilty that I'm not at all health conscious. I mean, what are you tracking, and I mean, why are you tracking all this?
So I mean, Ankit, since we are all geeks, we love our gadgets, we love data, and we love what we can do with this data. And that's how my journey for fitness started. I was completely like a geek, unfit, used to have pizza for breakfast, lunch and dinner. With Pepsi and all the junk food, and that really made me terribly unfit, and I'm on my way to fitness,
but very successful though.
I mean, I'm working towards it, and the way I did that was I said that let me figure out a way that the same technology which is making me lazy, how can that make me fit? And that's when I got introduced to this entire concept of quantified self, wherein there are now various wearable gadgets and wearable technologies and apps which you can get. A lot of them are free. You can get these apps, get these devices, connect them to your phones, to your computer, and suddenly open a completely new world of fitness in front of you.
It just seems that there are so many different gadgets and so many different devices out there. So I mean, why don't you, since you're the guru, you're probably the most fit person that I know in terms of being very conscious about your fitness.
Well, all I can tell you is that I've tried every major gadget out there, and I've played with every technology there, and I can definitely give you a little bit of tips on what works and what doesn't work, and what are some pros and cons of various devices. So let me talk to you about one of my favorite devices, which is the Jawbone Up. It's a very, very cool looking activity tracker. You can pretty much wear this on your wrist. This can track your steps, your sleep, your calories, and everything out there. A very, very stylish device. However, one of the reasons I don't like it is because it has no display on the device at all.
Okay.
So to be able to find out how many steps or what have you actually done, this little thing has to be inserted back onto your Android phone or an iOS device and then synced, which I think is not the best of the
And you can share
ideas.
all the data with your friends.
You can share all the data. It has tracking. So I think it has a wonderful app, very well designed. But I think the key thing which is giving feedback is what Jawbone Up completely misses out.
And how much does it cost if somebody in India wants to buy?
In the US, this is about $100 to $150, and now knowing the dollar rates, how it's going. So I would say between 7 to 10,000 rupees is what you can, and I've been told you can buy them on eBay for like 12 to 13,000 in India.
Okay.
So you may have to shell a little bit more, but anything from say 8,000, 12,000, you can get one of these gadgets. Or if you have a rich uncle or a cousin coming back from America, you can ask them to get one.
So contact all your relatives abroad who are coming to India in the next few months, and now you know what you need them to carry for you.
So of course Jawbone Up is one of the gadgets. The other gadget which I really like is my Nike Fuel Band.
Okay.
Nike has done a fantastic job in creating a very, very good product. As you can see, unlike the Jawbone, this is a very sturdy body.
It looks much better as well.
And it has display. So this is the only one which actually gives you live display, and this is very, very important because you don't want to keep shoving this back in your app to see what you've done. So it shows you the time of the day, the calories you have burnt,
number of steps,
and the time. So this can also add like a watch. However, this does have disadvantages. This does not do sleep tracking. It doesn't have vibration, so it doesn't vibrate when there's an alarm. So and the battery life is really, really
So how often do you need to charge this?
So something like this you may have to charge once in 2 days. Jawbone up can last between 6 to 8 days.
Okay.
So of course, that's the downside of this, but Nike has done a fantastic job with the design, and I really like this product for that. But as I said, this is not the perfect product out there.
Okay.
What I really love is my Fitbit Flex.
Okay.
And I think Fitbit is really the pioneer who started the whole tracking with the Fitbit device, which you kept in your pocket, and they have come with this amazing band called the Fitbit Flex. The beauty of Fitbit Flex is that the band, and they have this little unit which actually tracks in your device, your steps and calories and other activities. And this unit gets inserted in the band, and then you can get various colors of this band.
Okay.
Almost made this an accessory.
And does this connect back to your computer?
Yeah, this connects using Bluetooth 4.0, so it is very efficient. It takes much lesser battery consumption here, so I think this can last for about a week. However, the problem here is that this does not have a display. It has these lights, so you have to which activates when you press or touch it. So right now, by the way, this is showing that I have already done 10,000 steps for the day.
Oh man, I think I probably take like 10,000 steps over in a month maybe.
So this is pretty cool. It has everything out there, very, very good design, and I think Fitbit has really pushed a lot of limits when it comes to this device. Okay. However, what I really like, and which has taken this entire thing to the next level, is this little watch which I'm wearing from a company called Basics.
I thought that's just a regular watch.
No, that's not a regular watch.
Oh wow.
It is the most kick-ass thing on
earth. And you're
earth.
really hardcore about your fitness. That's pretty cool.
So this is a watch. You can see this little thing behind. Actually, this has a sensor which does heart rate monitoring. So it can actually live tell you what my heart rate is. This can also do my skin temperature. It can also do my perspiration levels. Of course, it can track walking and calorie burn and sleep and all those things. But this is really the state of the art when it comes to tracking, because this is now going to not just activity but biometric.
Okay.
A lot of biometric information is coming through this, and believe me, if you are running, or if you have if your father or uncle or whoever has a heart issue, a product like this would be amazing. Imagine getting an alert that the heart rate has gone up, or it's about it's not in the normal range, because this tracks it 24/7. And unlike these old Polar, which you had this little thing which you put on your chest, nothing of that sort. This can pretty much do it off your wrist, and you can pretty much use this. And this is version 1 of the technology. Imagine, I think.
And how much is that for?
This is about $200. So yeah, this is about 15,000.
So most of these bands are all in the 7,000 to 10,000 rupees range?
Yeah, 7 to 10,000 or maybe 12,000 depending on the dollar range.
And if you had to recommend one out of these devices, which one would you recommend?
So I would say that if you want to get into biometric information, if you're looking at heart rate monitoring and all of that, I think the Basis is really my choice. It's really kick-ass. And if you're really looking at a vanilla product which is just about activity tracking and motivating you to become more active, because the concept of fitness is not about going to the gym and doing weights and all of that. It's about how do you change your lifestyle to become fit. And a combination of these apps and these devices motivate you. So it's like telling you that, listen, why are you not taking 1,000 steps? Why are you not taking the stairs? Why are you not walking from your house to your car or to your school? A lot of people want to take public transport for small distances and so on and so forth. So you can make these small changes, and using these small changes is when you can achieve your goals and completely become from geek to fit.
Fantastic. So if you want to become more fit, I think these gadgets are absolutely fantastic. They'll help you track how many steps you've taken, how many calories you've burned, and your blood pressure and all sorts of things. And it only costs you between 7 to 10,000 rupees. So you got to get one of these gadgets very, very soon. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always drop us an email. I think this has been absolutely fantastic, Vishal. So I hope all these gadgets are now mine and I can start using them.
They're completely aligned and compatible with only my stats. So it won't
oh man, come on. I'm sure there's a way to hack into these gadgets.
Oh yeah, that's a completely different discussion.
Alright, so I think we're going to request Vishal to stick around for another episode on fitness. I just feel that there's so much to talk about in terms of how you can track your fitness and how you can become more fit. So until the next time, this is Ankit Fadia signing off.